since we don't need it for now. Okay, so and I'll need my mouse. Which means that I'll have to unplug my tablet and plug in my mouse. Okay, as I only have 2 USB slots. Hey Phil Loring, welcome back to the channel. How's your day coming along? Sprites, attacks. Hey, thanks man. Okay, I'm good too. Okay, so right now we are just about to add the new ability to the game itself, as we have the sprites now. Okay, so the new ability has been slightly changed in the sense that it isn't an explosion, as if it's an explosion, it will be linked to the fireball ability. Okay, as you might think of it as a power up version of the fireball, which is not what we want. Okay, so now it has been changed to something like a impulse bomb, which pushes enemies away from its center point. And that includes your character if your character is near it. Right, so the Steam greenlight is not the first few days, or rather the first 2 days. So far we have gotten quite a number of votes. So I would say that it's looking good so far. Okay, but definitely we will still need more votes for it to get greenlit. Okay, let's change this to impulse. Okay, so you can get to the Steam Greenlight. You can get to the Steam Greenlight page from over whitesponge.com/games/stars. Okay, and by clicking on this button which says vote Steam Greenlight, which will open up the Steam client. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, I will do that right now. Okay, because my Twitch TV account is logged in using Chrome, so that's why I'm loading up Chrome now. Oh, okay. So I actually have the link here.
Hey guys, you gotta see this. Hey, it's Mike, and we're at my home right now, and you're probably wondering about these two little pills in our cookie. And that's why I want you to watch this video carefully, because I'm about to show you how these two little pills can get you to go from this to this overnight.
Okay, but I'll add a new section that is specially dedicated to Steam Greenlight. Hey, thanks man, I really appreciate it. Yep, that is the link to the Steam Greenlight page. Okay, by the way, the trailer that you see on the Steam Greenlight page is kind of, or rather slightly outdated. So I'm also in the midst of creating a trailer specially for Steam Greenlight. Okay, it should be out within today or tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so what we are doing now is to create the projectile that you will shoot up for impulse. Okay, I realized that impulse isn't a very, it might not be a very creative name, but it gets the message across. Okay, wait. Okay, I might not use a box collider over here. Right, since this projectile will bounce around, okay, we'll use a polygon collider, which should make it more accurate. Okay, so we want to get the edges correct. So basically the green lines that you see here will affect how this projectile hits enemies or walls. Okay, so we want this to be as accurate as possible. Hey System Phoenix, welcome to the White Sponge livestream. How's your day coming along? Okay, so this is the projectile. And now we'll create a new prefab, which is something like an object that you can create multiple versions or samples of the projectile. Alright, so impulse will be the fourth ability. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is to make the projectile bounce. Okay, we'll start with making the projectile appear first. Then we will look into how we can make it bounce. Okay, but first thing first, we have to delete this file, which is the save game file. Okay, basically this file determines if you have played the game for the first time or not. So if you delete this, okay, the game will treat it as you are playing the game for the first time, and you will be shown the tutorial again. Okay, let's try and see if we can just shoot the projectile by itself. Okay, so the chances of this working is 50-50. Yep. Okay, so we need to include the mana cost for this new ability as well. Okay, so over here are the mana costs for the various abilities. Okay, so the three numbers you see over here, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1 is the amount of mana you have to use for wave, 2 for fireball, and 3 for heavy wave. Okay, for impulse it will only cost... Okay, let's go with 2. Okay, and this over here is the amount of damage that your ability will increase every time it levels up. Okay, and this over here is the amount of delay between each time you use an ability. So in essence, it is the red bar that you see over your character's head. Okay, let's go with 50. Oh. Okay, so we need to delete this. Right? Let's see. Okay, so we need an icon for the ability as well. Okay, this is the icon for fireball. So which means that we need an icon for impulse as well. Okay, so let's go back to Photoshop. Okay. Okay, seems like the icons of the three abilities are using the projectile itself but rotated to an interesting angle. Okay, so we can actually do that for the 0.7, 0.7. Okay, so what we can do is we can duplicate this and let's name it impulse, and instead of using the fireball sprite, we'll use the impulse sprite. Okay, it might be too small though. Okay, just checking OBS. Right. Okay, let's see how we can rotate. Okay, so it's already rotated, but let's rotate to another angle. Okay, and to get it to show up on the top left hand corner, we have to drag and drop it to the HUD. Okay, so this is 4 and this is 4. Okay, now we can try it again and see if it appears on the top left hand corner. Oh, okay, wait. We need to delete this save file. Right, so this is the weapon or ability icon that you will see when you get impulse. Okay, but it seems like it is too close to the characters over here. Okay, as we do not have a sound effect for the ability yet, so Okay, we will not play the sound effect for impulse. For now. Okay, we will first focus on the visual aspect. Okay, so that really depends. Okay, because sometimes I have to spend time on I wouldn't say promoting the game, but rather sharing the word out or spreading the word out about the game. And so that includes stuff like posting on the various social media channels, updating the blog, and posting on various forums, interacting with people on Steam as well. Okay, coming up with images, videos, and stuff like that. Sending out emails to people and anyone who has supported stars. So it involves a lot of things. Okay, but that usually happens around 2 to 3 times a week. So the other days of the week are mostly spent on the game itself. So every day I usually spend around, okay, let me try to count. Okay, maybe at least 7 to 8 hours. I see, Mono Develop and Visual Studio. Okay, in my honest opinion, I wouldn't say that Mono Develop is better than Visual Studio. I would just say that it suits what I need. Or rather, Visual Studio might have more features, but Mono Develop is more lightweight, I would say. And Unity officially supports it, so